So I just want to start this video off on a note. I am starting a new series. IMPTN. Important news. Logan Paul and KSI are going to be fighting again. And on both their channels, they have released videos called 40 Days.
You probably think you know me.
What's good, Logan?
After all, I've pretty much lived my whole life on camera. You've been inside my house.
Oh, you look so good at night.
You see me doing crazy shit.
So here you can see Logan Paul doing a little monologue. You've seen my house. You've seen me doing crazy shit. That is just a quote, by the way. I did not cuss in a video. Don't say that. But I mean, it looks like a movie trailer. I'll give him that. It looks decent.
You know my friends, my family. You've seen me at the top, and you've definitely seen me fall. But
Yes, right here, right in this video, he shows all the backlash that he got for showing a dead body in Japan. Genuinely, I didn't even think that he was gonna address it, but he did. He showed all the articles that were talking about him.
the truth is, you don't really know me.
Way to go. Way to go.
You don't know what's inside my heart.
Look at him, y'all.
And you don't know how hard I'm prepared to work. Or how far I'm prepared to go to achieve my goals.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! Go, champ! Let's go, champ! Go, champ! Let's go, champ!
Way to go, champ.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I do. I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what you're capable of, seeing how you just showed articles of you showing the dead body on camera to your millions of viewers on YouTube. First of all, what were you thinking, honestly? And then to address this in a video just made it worse. Like, everyone forgot about it. But then you just brought it back up, like,
But you're about to find out.
here's the part where Logan Paul himself, as a person, is trying to trick you, right, the viewer. This guy is an actor. He is paid to act out different things. So he is naturally good at it, and he is naturally good at deceiving, which is why he makes the perfect YouTuber. Perfect for little kids, because they eat up everything that Logan Paul says. He is an actor. He is good at these things. It just makes sense. That's why his viewer base is so young.
I saw a digital camera in a magazine when I was like 9, and it was $150. Can't afford that, I'm 9 years old.
And then he went on to film Butthead Street. Yeah, you remember that clip?
6
716
52
52. What's the street?
Butthead Street.
Wow, you're a jerk. Don't call back again.
No, it got me. No. I laughed. Are you serious?
I went out, I mowed lawns, I snowboarded driveways, I had a birthday party so my friends would give me money. I remember one of my friends brought me $20 in pennies. It's actually him right there, you're an asshole. $20 in pennies.
You know what I'm wondering is how a video with 1.6 million views got #1 on trending, Because there's videos that have gotten 32 million views that have never even seen the trending tab. Pyrocynical, MLG Teletubbies. Yeah, it's an MLG video. Who cares? But that video has 32 million views. This Logan Paul video has a fraction of that number. And it was released 1 day ago, which is just baffling. Because when you look at the other videos, right? They were released years ago, and once again, I'm going to repeat myself, they have never seen the trending tab. This is BS. They're picking out all the YouTubers that they want people to see. And in 2017, they were censoring these kinds of videos. But now they're so common that YouTube is promoting them, which is complete BS. They just flip perspective on the entire thing. It just doesn't make sense, and it's not cool. It's really not even fair. Those are just my thoughts. Don't quote me on anything I'm saying. This is just what I feel.
For some reason, I like the aesthetic of capturing something on a screen. From 10 to 18, we made videos, Jake and I.
Yes, I predicted it. You saw it. I didn't even watch the video. I have.
And then Vine came out, and we happened to pop off on that. These stupid little 6-second videos. Hey, who would have guessed?
Good night, idiot.
Good night. Idiot.
Logan's ability to storytell in such a short form medium was super impressive.
Are you gonna say the same thing about Lily Pons? Because, man, those 6-second videos, those aren't funny.
Switch to go to YouTube, it just took off from there. He was the fastest channel to ever reach 1 million subscribers.
People were living vicariously through him, watching billions of hours of content.
I see Logan as the biggest entertainer in the world. Not a country that you can go in today without him being known.
We're talking the biggest platform in the entire world. Logan is #1 for video views.
I started on Vine, and then I became a YouTuber. And now a boxer? This is weird.
It is weird, because you're not a boxer, you're just an actor. Just like KSI is not an actor, he is a normal millionaire. I mean, that's just the only way to put it. He's a millionaire that thinks he's an actor, but he's not. Neither one of you are boxers. It's just fact.
And so I'm curious what I was like off camera compared to now. You know? Yeah. Hello?
Hey, there's a girl who just got dropped off in an Uber outside. She's got like 2 bags and 2 suitcases full of clothes.
My house is listed on Google Maps as the Maverick House. Hey, so this one's a little out of the ordinary. I don't know how these things get in there. I can assure you I'm not manually putting my address into Google. We'll handle it. Thank you, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
But I have no idea how I'm going to handle this. I have no idea.
You want me to get rid of him?
No, Shannon.
This house is a magnet for craziness. It's not just who knocks on the door, though.
You just showed up?
It's for what happens inside of it, too.
We're sort of like a frat house, but we're the most successful frat house in the world.
Did a grown man that runs a successful YouTube channel just call his own house, the place that he lives and sleeps and eats, a frat house? I've never seen footage of any party there ever, so no, that you're not the most successful frat house in the world because you're not a frat house. Stop lying.
I was a chef cooking full time. There's guys coming in, world-class boxers, anything that you could possibly imagine as far as training, rest, recovery, scheduling to create a championship boxing team, we're doing that.
The first KSI fight, watching him train and the passion that he has for the sport, I think surprised him as much as it surprised everyone else.
For me, I'm a longtime boxing fan. The rematch is kind of the most exciting part of the whole thing.
The intensity is just higher than it's ever been. Everyone is stressed. I'm stressed. The chef is stressed. It's not the same when you wake up and it's fight camp.
Why is his hat blurred? Unless it's just a dick or your name, which is probably public, there's no reason to be blurring your hat. What's the point?
Morning, champ.
We wake up every
Let's go,
single
champ.
day
Let's go, champ.
to boxing coaches yelling at 8 in the morning. Let's go, champ. Look at him, champ. Look at him. Look at him.
It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. And guess what? Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
I go to sleep every night. I have nightmares about Let's Go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
By bringing in Shannon, the stakes jumped up astronomically, right? The energy changes with Shannon.
He's just a powerful, motivating energy force and a 2-time heavyweight world champion that is extremely intelligent and animated.
I'm telling you. Let's go, champ.
This man, Shannon Briggs, has three words in his vocabulary, and you're calling him intelligent. No, I mean, yeah, like I'm sure he's a smart guy, right? He probably went to college. That's probably farther than I'm gonna get, but he's. I've only heard him say a few words, so I have no clue if he's intelligent or not.
The champ, Logan Pual. I'm working Logan like a heavyweight champion, because this is a dangerous business. And I tell him that every day. Listen, you can play football, play baseball, play everything, but you can't play boxing. This is the hurt business, man. This shit is real.
Shannon's a great coach because he was a great fighter. He's been in the ring. He is that warrior. When he's screaming at you and telling you to do something,
Get off that rope.
you know it's from the point of view of, hey, I've done this before, and by the way, it works.
I stay on him again. Feed him off. That's it.
Always see a man's got this belt right now. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul.
Someone tweeted me like, this guy KSI is like, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
So here we see Jake Paul returning from the grave. He disappeared for a long time. I have never seen him in the trending tab for a long time. Like I haven't seen him in the trending tab since, I don't know, maybe last year. He just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth.
It allowed Logan to focus all of his attention on a positive pursuit that didn't have the residue of Japan on it.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
That's where I'm going to stop the video, right? That is the best video that has been made on the face of this website. It's so good. It's not a good video at all, right? He's talking about how he messed up, right? Which, yeah, he didn't do the like to turn on the camera. I'm sorry for hitting the mic, by the way, but he didn't reach for the camera in the start of the video. He didn't go, I made a severe. No, he didn't do any of that. It was actually decent, but but one apology does not fix everything that you did over in Japan. Like, you insulted many Japanese men and women. You threw coins right in front of their face as they were praying. Like that's just messed. Like there's no way around that. You're messed up. And then you go, right? And then you jump off of a bridge into the water when a man was telling you that he was going to call the police because that is not allowed. And you and your brother went and did it anyway.
I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Post-Tokyo, I had not forgiven myself yet, and I was not ready to move on. There's 3 million tweets. Logan Paul trash. Logan Paul disgusting. Logan Paul rotten hell. Without KSI calling me out, I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't given me an opportunity to fight. Like, go back to making cringy ass vlogs? Ugh.
Yo, what the
go. I think the fight's on.
We kind of kept on thinking about it, and I came up with the idea where Logan would fight KSI, and then I would fight Deji.
Okay, so two things I want to say right here. One, good job on Logan Paul for actually being an adult, because he just thanked KSI. KSI pretty much fixed his career for him. Two, Jake Paul, I highly doubt that you had the idea to fight Deji, because as we've seen before, Deji loves being on the training time. And then when he saw that his brother called out the Pauls, he wanted to jump on this. Again, this is all just what I'm thinking.
His younger brother, because I think his younger brother started talking shit. So we were like, okay, this fight's happening. We need to learn how to box.
I've never boxed before last year, ever.
Within 48 hours, we were in a boxing gym.
I've been hit in the face by Logan Paul before, and like, it is not a joke at all. Oh!
A week later, I'm sparring somebody, getting punched in the face, like bleeding. But in our heads, it's like, we can't lose. Like, everybody in the world wants Jake and Logan Paul to lose.
I don't think I knew how big the KSI fight was going to be the first time around.
It was a massive, massive thing that became the #1 bought pay-per-view event on the internet's history.
The kid can't box, but he is a dog. He is an animal, and I respect the shit out of that. Big ego, a lot of pride, refuses to go down.
The draw was a major letdown. I still think that he won the first fight.
Last year was the year of L's for me, just taking L's to the chin over and over and over and over and over again. And the fight I had against JJ was my one chance to secure some sort of win in 2018. And it was a fucking tie. No, I'm gonna fucking kill this dude. I'm gonna rip his head off.
Never mind, I thought you had respect for the man because he just revived your career.
So this one? The colors are whack on that one.
Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Let's start with this one. Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, so in about 5 minutes, we're gonna bring just you into the design room so that you can do just a scrum with reporters.
These are the differences between the unified rules and California rules. This is really for your trainers, but I want you to be aware. Here's your rule.
I just realized the like-dislike ratio, it's not bad. Let's see the other side of the spectrum. KSI's video on this whole situation.
I have come to America to finish what I started in England. I began as a gamer. Wow! Now, I'm changing the game of boxing. I saved Logan's career the first time we fought.
Again, I haven't watched these videos. These are the first time I'm watching them. I'm telling myself that these things are going to be brought up before they're actually brought up.
He gets one last chance. No more headgears. No more talking. The game ends November the 9th, Logan.
For someone like you to be out of it, this isn't your element.
Yeah.
You know, for you to come into our house and perform, it's pretty awesome. I have a lot of experience here. If I tell you something, it's the truth. So I try to encourage him on the psychological aspect.
You know, I've seen him in, obviously, the Creed movies. You know, he's done work with several world champions.
So, Logan Paul and KSI are both working with really experienced boxers, which is really good for them because now they won't be throwing themselves at each other like last time. Like, if you saw the clips that they showed, they were just like they were just running at each other like swinging like this because all their basic training just went straight out the window during that fight, and that's why there was a draw.
He loves boxing. He watches boxing, he studies boxing a lot. He puts the hours in watching film, watching them boxers train, pad work.
Without question, number one is boxing. It's not just something as a fad. He's taking it as seriously as if he was the world champion.
30 seconds, 30 seconds, good. This is what you need to do. Everyone's either all in or all out. And that's the mentality that we need to succeed. So everyone has a different personality, but everyone has the same goal.
There isn't really anything that I fear besides like bees. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm just kind of wondering, where's Deji in this situation? I remember Deji was like, Deji and Jake Paul, everyone wanted Jake Paul to just get whooped by Deji, but this time around, there's no undercard, so it's just going to be straight to and Logan Paul and KSI, and no one's...
He's working very hard. That's the only thing you can really ask for a fighter.
He is working really hard. I mean, I will give him that. He is working extremely hard from what I'm seeing, but just from the both of them, I don't think they have enough experience to actually be real boxers. I think they're just still I think they're just popular YouTubers that are in the midst of fame and success, and they have every eye watching them, waiting for them to make another mistake, which they do. These are just my thoughts on the whole situation. It's cool that they're doing a second fight, and well, I'll see you guys later. Peace.